Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India. Mahabharata24. You may remember that Pandu and his wives were having a nice vacation in the forest. And in that same forest there was a rishi and his wife who used to turn themselves into deer so they could romp. These two deer were always together. One day, when the deer were lost to everything in the pleasure of coming together, Pandu saw them. They were excellent targets. The hunter in him made him forget the law, that no two animals which are together in the embrace of love should be disturbed. He took his bow and arrow and aimed at the couple. In a moment, the male deer fell to the ground, hurt fatally. It addressed the king in a human voice and said, "Born in a family known the world over for its righteousness, how could you have done such a sinful thing? You saw that we were lost in the embrace of love. How could you have the heart to disturb us? I am a rishi, and this is my wife. We were so happy together. In after years, this heinous act of yours will cost you your life. When, overcome with love, you approach your wife, death will come to you even as it did to me." All the pleadings of Pandu were of no avail. The angry rishi would not relent, and there was no hope of escaping the fate that awaited him. The rishi died, and his wife too, along with him. With a heavy heart, the poor unfortunate prince wended his way to the ashram, chiding himself for his thoughtlessness. Fate's ways are indeed mysterious. At a touch, it changes the entire future of a person. Pandu was the happiest of men, with nothing to worry him. He was the uncrowned king of the entire kingdom of the Kurus. At the peak of his glory, he was laid low like a green tree struck down by lightning. Pandu lost all interest in everything. He did not wish to return to his kingdom. He told his wives that he had made up his mind to spend the rest of his life in the forest. Knowing the reason behind this decision and the cause of the king's despondency, they did not speak a word. The fire of self-reproach had burnt Pandu free of all worldly aspirations. He wanted nothing else than peace, peace which could be attained only by living as the rishis did. He made up his mind that his next conquest would be over the self. This would be his greatest conquest. He set a law unto himself. He said, "From now on, I will be a different man. Neither pleasure nor sorrow can hurt me. Praise and censure I will treat with equal indifference. The opposites will find me unaffected by them. I will not love this life of mine, nor will I hate it. I will do penance, not by sitting under a tree with my eyes closed, but by mentally renouncing all worldly things." He collected all his retinue around him. Giving away all his belongings to them, he said, "Please go back to Hastinapura and saluting my dear mother Ambalika, and my grandmother Satyavati, and my revered uncle Bhishma. Tell them about the course of life I have planned out for myself. I have no intention of coming back to the city." Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. Please come again.